Wee woohoo! Hello, chat. How are we doing? Oh, we got Ducky Boy. Hello, Splatoon. Oh yeah, I love Splatoon. Oh yeah, this is happening. The text is moving around on its own. Shh, shh. No, it's not. What do you mean? What do you mean the text is moving around? There's no text. It doesn't move. The text only moves when I move from this scene back to this scene, or from this scene to this scene without the back. No, you don't need to call any Ghostbusters. No, we do not need Wade Whipple on the scene. Please, please do not do that. I fear for my own safety. Wade Whipple absolutely scales much past Stargazer Juniper. Right, let me do the daily clicks. Your week's been kind of mixed. Fair. Yeah, it's a shame to hear that. I've been like in pretty much a similar boat. I've been like, as you probably would have read on the stream start text, which once again, just for clarification, did not move whatsoever. Ignore that. Just ignore anything you say. Yeah, I've been like going back to school and just kind of very exhausting week after all that good hanging out, Easter holiday stuff. But anyways, how about we get into the game, shall we? Wrapping this Splatlands, we are deep cut. Yay! Right, let me. Is there much point to reading the news? I'm unsure. Oh, is it just me or just a? I think I had the game volume a little lower than it is usually. Might turn it up a little actually, because it still seems quite quiet. Right, yes, as I've been looking, we can see Anarchy open is Splat Zones. Salmon Run seems kind of fun, but I've been playing a lot of Salmon Run recently. I've grinded out two-thirds of the octilling set. I don't need that. Press Y to be friends. Oh man, I love friends. Hell yeah. Awesome Splatoon post. Whee! Yeah. Cool. Yeah, speaking of the octoling set, I put on the Infinite the Jackal adjacent outfit last time, because it was kind of like, ooh, another thing I can talk about, but I'll talk about that after this. Yeah, I put on the Infinite outfit last time because that was a stream where very characterized by me fixating over Infinite the Jackal. But I think this stream I'm just kind of gonna do whatever. I think I was playing Dynamo Roller off stream, was it? Or was it on stream? It might have been on stream. No, but I was playing Anarchy. I usually only play Anarchy with weapons I'm like fairly familiar with, don't I? But I swear it was Dynamo Roller I was playing. Very odd. Well, I also haven't done my dailies, damn. Yeah. I'm gonna be so for real. I completely forgot what I was thinking about talking about. Let me look through stream footage to see what came to mind. Yeah, speaking of hi Juniper. New live stream topic. New live stream idea. The Octoling set. New live stream idea. I put on the infinite the new live stream idea. Reacting to my previous live stream. Jackal adjacent outfit. Last time. Because it was kind of like. Turn the speed up. Ooh, another thing I can talk about, but I'll talk about that after this. Oh yes, I do remember what I was gonna talk about now, actually. Yeah. Right, let me get something here that I actually wanna use. I can use Dreadringer. I was looking through the catalog the other day, and also just looking through like this stuff I got from the catalog, and I saw this. What the hell? Weren't those headphones like? Weren't those headphones like from a really old catalog? And then I checked the catalog and like, yeah, they were. Hold on, let me get it up. Yeah, I got this, but if I get a little bit more of the catalog, you get the whole outfit of it, and then even further in the catalog is this outfit, which I always thought like just looked really cool, and I wanted it. And then there's also like a headphones version of that. Strangely enough, this one comes with a hat. I don't know why. And then at the very end, strings attached. I remember, like, I was thinking a while back when that was first run in the catalog. Like, damn, that's a cool outfit. It's a shame that I'd never complete catalogs, and I probably won't get it. And then next time I had a catalog, I think the very next season, the catalog had the cool hood that I wanted. And I, like, locked in for that one, and I've been, like, completing a bunch of catalogs since, somehow. I was always kind of sad that I never got to get, like, the cool emote, the cool outfits. And I just thought they weren't rerunning, like, catalog outfits in Splatoon anymore. Because they did, for like the first couple seasons after Grandfest, I think they weren't. But now this one is. Now that's very crazy, very interesting. I need to lock the fuck in. And I'm also gonna do my dailies because I haven't done that yet. Anyways. Leg says, bonjour chat. Hello, Leg. How are you doing? How have you been? Yeah. Asian also comes into chat, replying with French kill. Okay, damn. Also, seeming newcomer in chat. Katsun Munch. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm probably butchering that a lot. I think, is that like a German name? Leg is German. I wondered if there's a way to show that you're OG. I, for example, was level 100 in the first catalog. Unsure. There may be some way. Maybe there's like some kind of other like exclusive stuff. But I was just expecting that you could have the stuff you get from the catalog forever and no one else would get it if it's like catalog exclusive, but now they're getting rerun like 2 seasons after the original catalog's end. Don't know why they didn't do that right away, but I guess maybe because like maybe it's because like they wanted to just like space it out a bit so people aren't immediately getting the old catalog stuff. Yeah. What about emotes? Possibly, yeah. There was no, but one of the emotes in the current catalog is from an old catalog. So perhaps not. Yeah, it is German. I see. I presume. I don't know. Does it mean like cat person? Because that's what. Because. Hold on. Oh yeah, that is. Wait a minute. Is that Teto Kasane? Yeah, it is. Crazy. Alright. Pause everything I see a Teto. Every emote gets put in the gacha machine eventually. Does it? Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Yeah. I was aware that catalog gear is in the shop if you already have it. Honestly, I knew you could like buy. I think it's like you could buy new versions from Spike and Merch, but only if you have if you already have them. So I guess it's like in a similar vein. In a similar vein to that, it's just like if you want to get something new, if you see someone who has the same thing as you but with way better abilities, or if you want to like star upgrade or replace your abilities or whatever. Anyways. Right. Anyways, how about we get into anarchy, into the anarchy battling? Hell yeah. Woo! Holy Teto, hell yeah. This reminds me of last week when I cooked all of my friends except the ones who didn't show up in the 23rd of April 2020. Not the 23rd. Let me check that server's announcements actually, because that's where I got the let me check the announcements channel in my friend group Discord server where I got the image that was in last time's stream start OBS scene. Yeah, 19th of April 2025 Tato Abbey race. The one that I absolutely destroyed everyone else in. Ignore the fact that I technically tied with Spice. Because I officially won. It was kind of funny, actually. I was like... Right, we are in, Splat Zones. We are in, Splat Zones. A Splat Zones. A singular Splat Zones, plural. Is there a person here? There's a person here. Juking us. They juked me. Damn. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I was like basically tied with Spice, except for the fact that we didn't have any like. So basically, how it ended up, how we were doing it was like, I don't think I even said much of the details about the Tattoo RB last stream because I was spending so much time hyperfixating. Let me turn that music down a little. Yeah, right. I did not see that bomb, damn, okay. Right. It's alright. It may not be alright. Let's see. Yay. Take control again. Don't die, kill you. Juniper, look out for that bomb. Thanks, Asian. I'll try and keep that in mind next time. What if I... Okay, no, never mind. We are in control. I have no reason to bomb the zone. Now I have reason to bomb the zone. Except I don't anymore. Except I do. Except I did it... Except I took it back a different way. Hi. Die. Die. Never mind. We're all alive. We're in control. Ouch. Okay, I have no excuse for that one. That's rough, buddy. That one guy has the level 100 gear from the first catalog, the one with the free goggles. Wait, hold on. I think I have that from an earlier catalog. Oh, never mind. I may have been wrong. They may have rerun. Yeah, this one, like the triple deck specs. Is that what it's called? Yeah, because that one was. If that one was from the used to be a catalog exclusive, then it's definitely been rerun. I just didn't consider it that it could be a catalog item because it wasn't cool enough. Let's see. Right. Gosh, talking about Tattoo Obby is difficult when you gotta focus on Splatoon. I could probably keep talking about Splatoon here. Yeah, I may have to just ditch that tangent for a brief moment. Focus on winning. Then when I don't need to... Ow. Where did that bomb come from? Was that... Oh no, that was a bomb thrown earlier. I thought there was like... I think that the person I was like going in for threw a bomb. And then at the same time that bomb would have like passed where I was, another bomb that was behind me exploded. So it looked like they threw a splat bomb and it just exploded on contact with me. Okay. Yeah, we did not win that. Those guys are very good. You could tell like skilled enough players could definitely have won that. They're just awesome, very good gamers. Awesome gamers. Hell yeah. Oh, that person actually... You see that person with like the Octoly armor and the Snaxolotl hood? That's cool as hell, actually. I'm aware I can rank up battle. That's not what this stream is about, though. Yeah, Anyways, yeah, let me continue talking about Teto. Playing Splatoon. I thought this stream was just about Tato. No, I'm doing a little bit of Splatooning in the background, you know. It just takes an awkward thing to do while I do my other thing, which is tangents, because sometimes it like asks for a little too much of my attention, you know. Yeah, we didn't really have any kind of like tie policy thing. Tie policy. Like, the rule was that we'd go into the obby, start a 1 hour timer, and then when that timer was up, whoever was at the furthest level whoever was at like the furthest level would be the winner. But when it ended, Spice and I were on the same level. So it was basically a tie. I made like kind of a joke suggestion that actually I had won because I got there first. But then eventually we started doing a tiebreaker. The basis of that was like we all just kind of kept playing after the timer ended, even though like it ended in like we all knew that it had ended. I don't think anyone. No, I think Spice was the one to suggest it was a tie, like in the Roblox chat, while everyone else was talking about whatever other tangents they could talk about. Ow. And then that was when I made like, that's when I said, actually I won. But then when the discussion in Roblox chat finished, that's when, ow. Owie, rude. Oh, that person has a cool hat. Not the one who beat me. I think they had like the New Year glasses. It always look kind of goofy to me. But oh well. Whatever, man. Right. Damn. I didn't manage to refly them. It's fine enough though, they died anyway. I may go up here so I can ink from above. Love it, love it. But yeah, when we finally like started discussing who the winner was in voice chat. Oi, no, you die. Drat. Okay. Both Spice and I believe, had got to the next level, and Joon isn't like a very active character in Stargazer Juniper lore, but like they're the person who I think I mentioned them fairly frequently as like the person who drew my pngtuber. It's them. Ow, rude. Keep dying. Replace infinite with Tato or have Tato with infinite on your screen. Honestly, banger idea. This is why I keep you around, Ducky. Yeah, that would be fun actually. I should do that. Get the fat-ass Tato plush. I'm just collecting a bunch of plushies on my on the top of my screen, or the bottom, depending on OBS scene. Actually, I could switch to the one where Infi is on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, it was Joon who suggested that the tiebreaker be, I believe, whoever gets to the next level first is the winner. And so we worked away on that one. But unfortunately, that level we were on was incredibly annoying, and eventually Spice just gave up. So I was crowned officially the victor. Yay, ow. I say yay, but it's also kind of an ow moment, because I'm dying, and I'm dying hurts, and I'm gonna super jump here. I'm locking in now. No more Tato until the next next matchmaking period. Ow! Die. Lovely. Kill you. Take control. How are we gonna make it past overtime? Here's how we win. We just play better. Be that cool. Be so awesome and so cool. And we win. And we play. And we Splatoon. And we splat. And we earn. That's what I'm gonna... No. I'm gonna make that my catchphrase from now on. First we splat, then we own. Let's Splatoon! Oh, we lost. We were doing very good, though. I think... I actually had some confidence that we could win before that wipeout. Very, very cool. Okay. Right, let me get, like... Let me find a transparent Tato plush PNG. Oh, which Tato plush do I get? I believe this one... I believe this version of the iconic Vocaloid character Tato plush is the one that was on the this is the one that was on the in the Roblox obby. Was it? I'm not sure. Oh, I'll talk about that after this game. Do I talk about Tato now, or do I... I don't know why this stream is... I don't know why Kasano Tate... Kasano Tato. What if Pato wasn't actually Pato, and she was a potato, and her name was Kasano Tato. Pasane Tato. I think I'm a genius, chat. I'm a master of comedy. Da. Yeah. Taitai did say a while back, before I got distracted by all of this Splatooning, that... Oh, we're in control, we lost control, yeah. That he's only listened to, like, 3 Tato songs, but they were all good. Oh my god, dude. It's kind of... Actually... I'm such a big fan. This... Tato songs are so good. I've got, like... Ow. I've got, like, a semi-playlist almost of songs I've downloaded. Like, songs I've downloaded so I can listen to them when I don't have internet. And I think, like... I have 4 Teto songs. Ow. It's actually kind of a really funny, like, group of songs. 4 Kasane Tetos, 4 Sonic.exe FNF songs, and then there's other, like, secret 8? No, is it 8? Wait. I was 6 before I downloaded the last 2, wasn't it? It was, oh no, wait. What are the FNF ones? Expurgation is one, which isn't Sonic. Oh yeah, it's like... Yeah, it is 4 FNF songs. Ow. And it's free Teto songs, and a secret 8 non-Teto, non-FNF song that Spice recommended to me one time, and I thought it was kind of a banger. Do not ask which songs are which. I will not answer. I'm not exposing my FNF music tastes to my VTubing community. I will say the Teto ones though. There's this one, I believe it's one of them. I will not say because I believe it's like entirely in Chinese and its title is in Chinese, and I don't know anything about what the title is. There is Cadmium Colors, which is incredibly peak. I think that one may be my favorite Teto song. I originally my taste on Jamie P. Teto music has changed a fair bit across the, like, couple months maybe I've been a Teto fan. It's been, like, it was originally that I only listened to Rock for Clout, and that was the only one that really gelled, that I really vibed with. And then I started to think, actually Cadmium Colors is kind of vibes. And I was never, like, a massive fan of... Okay, we can definitely take this. Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Splatoon again. We can take this, but so can they. We need to take the win. Yay! I think that was us. I'll quick say the name of the game, but replace one of the words with Teto. Teto the Hedgehog. Yeah, for like a good while, possibly still now, I was like a Cadmium Colors Truther. That was the one. But then I think I was never like too into Machine Love. It didn't massively gel with like my like probably like some form of Arrow Ace brain. But I did hear it a lot. It was like one of the songs that was playing on repeat during the Teto obby. And I did warm up to it quite a bit, just because it is, like, it's that good of a song. Incredibly, incredibly good. I can't believe you're playing the game this stream is titled after instead of always talking about Teto. I know, right? I'm such a bad streamer. I'll try better to stay on topic. Na, 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 na. What if I were to like open Roblox right now and open the Kasane Teto RB just purely to check. Ow. What if I were to like open the Teto RB purely to Ow. Alright, we're taking one of the zones. I'll take this one. And then they've taken that one back. Give me this zone again. Play on the offensive, this is what I'm doing. Boom. We still need this zone. Very stubborn, that one. Did not want to stop being green. I mean, I get it. Green is like one of the funniest colors, but like, sure, nah. Gah. Juniper beats Goku confirmed. True. I mean, he got a cheap shot there, but unfortunately, I don't like spilling the beans on too much of my power level. But yeah, I scale just a little bit above Goku. Yeah. Exposed. That's a second character I've exposed by how I'd fare in a matchup against. Damn. We've got like, you guys went from having no frame for where I power scale. Oh, someone left. Okay, easy game now. Cool. Yeah, you guys went from having no frame of reference for how to power scale me. Now you at least know that I'm like, you at least know that I'm between Son Goku and Wade Whipple. Swamp notice you. Shut up! Shut up! Actually, I said no frame of reference for power scaling, but no, that's not true. You do at least know that in Stargazer Juniper canon, I did once kill the Swamp that killed Infinite. Everybody remembers my epic battle in the battlefield of Gartic Phone against the Swamp from Death Battle. Yeah, we win. Easy game. Get good, scrubs. get better internet connection. Wade Whipple solos all of fiction. True. That matchup isn't. That matchup isn't like the most. That matchup isn't like the most narrowing it down. You basically still just have two matchups that I win. Woo! God, it's gonna tell me that I can rank up battles so much. Damn. Wait. How were you able to defeat such a powerful foe? Oh, it was easy. I just didn't get, I just didn't, it just didn't get a cheap shot on me. Juniper and Son Goku working together. What a threatening matchup. What a threatening team up. Right. I quite like Umami on Splat Zones. It's quite an interesting. It's just kind of a fun layout. Silver wouldn't die to a thwomp. Silver would absolutely die to a thwomp. Like that. I mean, I don't think Infinite wouldn't die to, like, a thwomp randomly. He died to that thwomp because it was King Boo summoning it. The thwomp was more so the attack that King Boo used that took out Infinite. So put Silver against King Boo and, like, I don't actually know that what King Boo can do. He could probably at least give Silver a good fight. Like, goes in paintings and stuff, I don't know. Until Juniper hears about Mario Maker 2 Timmy stages with thwomps off screen. True, that's the equivalent of how Infinite lost. Which I would say, like, maybe it's a bit of an embarrassing way to go out, but, like, also it can happen. It could happen to anyone. You can't blame him. You can't blame Infinite the Jackal, the ultimate mercenary. It's quick reflex, it's not that quick. Na 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 na. Ow. Thinking back to the stream's actual topic with the Tato, I wonder if I could, like, I'll probably be best off, like, waiting out till the end of the rotation. I think the current rotation ends at, like, I think the current rotation ends, like, at the end of this hour, doesn't it? I'm unsure. If it does, then I'll wait till all that happens, and then in the brief moment of respite I get there, I'll go add Tato to my stream. Add Tato to my stream. Na 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 na. Whoa. In Silver's death battle, he tanked getting a giant boulder thrown at him, while Infinite couldn't even. The thwomp once again was a cheap shot that had, like, that was boosted by Infinite's own, like, manipulation of gravity. It wasn't even the thwomp that beat Infinite. Infinite beat Infinite. And technically it's confirmed that Infinite didn't die from the thwomp. This is true, yeah. He was, like, knocked down and lost the Phantom Ruby in all the chaos. It's not very. Look, man. Infinite lived his death battle. Infinite lived. I wonder how much the thwomp actually damaged Infinite. Because, like, I'd imagine he's like fairly durable. Once again, ultimate mercenary and all. And he got like, he withstood like a good bunch of kicks from Shadowing Cannon, I guess. Don't know how much that would have done to like the regular person. He like threw him into the wall at like a fairly fast speed. I could probably like do some pretty bad damage, leave some scars, but not on infinite. Maybe it could have left some more scars on his face that we just didn't see, because we only see him before he we only see his face before he joins Eggman. So did Silver. Silver got like roundhouse. Actually, wait. Silver got like a single roundhouse kick from the back from Shadow and fell to the ground. Like he flopped on his face. That's miles more embarrassing. That's Tails the Fox more embarrassing than Infinite getting kicked around a couple times and still coming out presumably like barely scathed. Barely scathed? Unscathed even. Well, physically at least, not mentally. Oh, so did Silver, yeah. Living the death battle. That's fair. That's fair enough. My point still stands about the beatdown that they both endured from Shadow, though. I think if Silver tanks a boulder, Infinite tanks the Thwomp undamaged except for like his clothes and stuff and like accessories being thrown around. He also actually won it. I mean, who was he? He was like fighting against some Dragon Ball character, didn't he? I think Infinite... I know Dragon Ball characters have like crazy power scaling and stuff, but like Infinite still holds up quite well. I feel like the Marioverse with its like basically Toon Force is generally gonna be a tough foe for like anyone. And Infinite like soloed, I forget who, but like he killed King Bob-omb and like maybe King Thwomp. I don't remember again who, but like not King Thwomp. He did lose to the Thwomp that King Boo again used as an attack with a cheap shot on him. It would have probably Xenoverse Trunks versus Archie Silver. It would have probably been the canon version, but from what I hear, Silver would have been demolished. So they used the strongest version of both. Ah, yeah. Actually, that checks out. Yeah. I know my fair share of Silver getting demolished by powerful opponents. I wonder, there was like a new person in chat today. I wonder if they're still hanging around. Because without like, there's a lot of context to this. Stargazer Juniper bickering with one of their mods lore. Yeah. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Juniper hates new viewers. This is true. Coming expecting me playing Splatoon. You coming expecting me playing Splatoon? No. No, we're talking about Kasane Tattoo and power scaling Infinite the Jackal versus Silver. You don't like it? You should have watched me. Should have watched me from the start. Should have learned the context yourself. Oh my god, actually, Asian said earlier, it's so sad that Steve Jobs died from ligma. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Is that like, was that a reference to like the Jet video with like, is it Jet? I was just discussing this in the Tattoo Lobby VC, which is what I was gonna bring up, and I wasn't sure who made that video, but like, was that like a video of like Shadow kicking Infinite? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was literally. That was Joon again who brought that up during the Tattoo Lobby race. Very, very awesome. Right, we have 1 minute till the next hour. Let's see if the rotation changes here. If not, then I'll pause for a second after. If not, then I'll pause for a second after this match and get the tattoo. Wow, 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 wow. Splatoon's OST is so great, man. I mean, like, that's like one of its. It's one of Splatoon's like main core attraction things. Splat Miku! Oh my god. Oh yeah. The blue one, who was also in Mesmerizer alongside Teto. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Didn't know. So crazy. I had no idea she was a Splatoon player. Whee! Double kill. I love Splatoon. I love Splatoon. Right. That was bad. It inked something, I think. Did it? I'm unsure. Anyways, this needs to be recaptured. So does this. I need to not die. Oh, they've got like at least two Booyah Bomb weapons. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, I don't think Wellstring has Booyah Bomb. Unsure about. I don't think Alt Kit's Ink Brush does either. Splatsune Miku! Oh, that's a good one. Is that you? We come to take Juniper out of them. Wait, hold on. That's not how it goes. Trust me, Splatoon Miku, I do not. I'm not in need of your services right now. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Right. Ooh. Goku had a tough time getting double teamed by Splatoon Miku and the secret guy in the background. Sorry. Very apologetic for what they had to do, but they had to do what they had to do. I was not expect. Was that same Ultra Stamp? Just like staying there for like a long while. Really crazy. I do have a special. I want to wait till a moment like this. Boom, so I can do that. Okay. Didn't quite do too good in dealing with the zone. But yeah, proof of concept is there. You can tell the reef slider worked fairly well as a tactic. Oh, they've taken the leads. Didn't even notice. Ow. Ouch. Hell yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I'm sorry, my brain has been going on like a whole tangent of its own silently. So we've gone from like thinking about the comment I made about like Splatoon Miku. Ah man, I had no clue she was a Splatoon fan. Hell yeah. To like, what's that one where they say like, fuck, I had no idea she was real. I was thinking about that one, and then I was thinking about that one that, like, the one meme that goes like, when Christ returns, and then it's like, I think it was originally. I'm going on a whole other tangent. It's like, now it's going from like thinking about what the original meme was to like I'm turning it into a similar one of the one meme from the election where it's like if Kamala Harris win then the right wing are all sad and the left wing are all happy. If Donald Trump win, the left wing are all sad and the right wing are all happy. What an interesting take. What a genius thought. Oh my god. I don't even know where I don't even remember where I was going with that whole internal tangent. See, this is the thing with my brain. I'm like, I don't get how people can like stay on the topic of like the thing they're playing all the time. I don't think. Yeah, I should probably stop briefly after this one so I can get the tattoo then. It's looking like I'm still in open. Going through so many trains of thought. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching the VOD of another streamer's stream that I couldn't be there for directly. I think yesterday, and they had like a whole discussion point about, oh yeah, we go on like wild tangents all the time, and like I always think, do streamers not do that? Because that's always just how I've done streaming. It's just like, say whatever comes to your mind. That's like, in my eyes at least, that's what would make an entertaining stream for me. It's like, if I'm not just yapping, if I'm not just saying shit, then what's the point to streaming? What's the point of just streaming and not just being silent and playing the game? No. And I think, was it an older one of my streams where we had like Ollie coming in and talking about like yeah, an older one of my streams where we had hit other streamer Inkbug Ollie talking about like talking about the actual game you're playing and what you're doing in there. And I guess that is true, but like, make him lose control, please. Keep this zone under my control. Ow. Drats. Damn, okay. Ouch. I need to go up here. Yeah, here is like a moment where I could probably talk more about what I'm doing in the game. But also, do I like... It's not really much of a discussion topic, is it? Unless, well, at least when I'm just playing Splatoon and stuff. This is stuff I do all the time. I feel like there's only so much Splatoon tactics to talk about, unless you're like going super in depth, like being a proper like competitive Splatoon enthusiast. In which case, like, you can probably like, I've seen ProChar. You can like make a whole YouTube channel dedicated to talking Splatoon tactics if you want. That's not what I do. I like hanging around, just yapping away. It's fun. I've got like have a discussion with the audience. Also, yeah, it like Hold on. This is one of the cons of doing like stream content in that like usually you're not talking about stuff that's scripted. So in this case, that's like sometimes I just yap away and then like what happened there. Start saying stuff and then don't know, and then actually think. Actually, no. Where am I going with this? I do not know. Oh, like, I don't even remember. Was that how I was what I was doing, or was it like I'm gonna say something and then actually wait, correcting myself? I do not remember. My brain is not You know, ow. Ow. Woo! Let's see. Where do I go next? Ow. Go over here. I'm gonna take this zone, hopefully. They lost control, but it's still at the end of the game. I have no memory of who was in the leads. Oh, it was them by just barely, I see. Well, we put up a good fight. I feel like that was the one that could have gone either way. Yeah. That was a good game. That was a very good game. Woo! Bow, ba ba bow, ba ba bow, ba 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 bow. Yay! Wahee! Wahoo! Yippee! Yahoo! Yippee! Yahoo! Woohoo! Right. Okay. I was saying this a little earlier. Let me now go on a little bit of a tangent. I'm gonna open up Roblox player. Yeah, and I'm gonna open up Kasane Tato RB. And I'm gonna see which Tato plush is the one that I saw. Is the one that was from the lobby. From the RB, not the lobby. RB, not the lobby. Now, I could maybe... Sonic Speed Simulator changed the icon as some other... Is it some other shadow event? Damn, it's not infinite. We'll get him next time. Right. Yeah. I think... I could probably show you a little bit of Tato RB gameplay here. But I think I'm gonna save that. I won the Welcome to Tato RB award. I'm on stage 37. I've gotten past stage 37 in the past and then reset the RB since. Whatever, man. Okay, yeah, I see the Tato plush see which Tato plush it was. This one. This looks like a GIF. What does that... Sticker? Okay. I don't want that. I want like an actual PNG of the Tato plush. I'm not finding any transparent PNGs of the plush. Hold on. Tato, just such Tato plush in images. Oh, Nendoroid, is that the specific one? That's cool. Yeah, I can't find any transparent ones. I could maybe just... Oh, crochet one. That's fun. That one is weird. Yeah, I'm gonna save this image. Tetsane plushtoe.png, and let me put it in... Do I put it in infinite stuffs? Sure, I have like some of the snows from a Christmassy background, and like a random shrug emote in there. Let's go. Let's go. Yay. Right, let me add that in then. Tato. And browse images, infinite stuffs. Tetsane plush toe. Here she is. I wonder if I can chroma key the background out. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. There's like a lot of grays and whites in the plush itself. Still gonna try though. Also, let me get infinite above Tato so we can like have more presence here. Yay. Now, if I go into filters, chroma key, let's see. Green, blue, magenta. Oh, that's really strange. Okay. I'm taking it. Oh no! I've taken the Tato away from Tato. Oh no. Okay, let's see what. Yeah, the blues are mostly in her dress. So taking the blues out just kind of takes out a dress before anything. What if I is there like any color picker thing I can use? Let me just get a light gray. Yay. Damn. Ah, it doesn't. It's so bad. I'm like removing. I'm killing her over and over again. Tato disappears into the cosmos. Cosmos from Xenosaga. Let me. Yeah, I'll like try and remove the image myself on my own time, maybe. Let me. No, yeah, it doesn't work. Let me get rid of the chroma key. Let's see if there's anything else. Color correction, color key, crop pad. Oh, color key. What does that do? Is that like similar? Blue, red. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything it's doing. Oh wait, no, I see here. It's very, very It's very, very particular with what it does. This may actually be what I want. Look at that, look at that, look at this, look at this. Ah, she's still there. Tato is one with the stars now, hell yeah. She can do that, but I'd rather her not fade out of existence like this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her with the background. I'll try and do something other than scuffed OBS filters to remove her background sometime later. Oh wait, what if I were to like? It's not gonna fix the background existing, but like, may as well cut out a little bit here, and she can just kind of exist with slightly less background. You'd love to see it. Right. Back into anarchy battle. We have a tiny little Tato now. Yeah. I was saying while I was going into the Roblox, I could have switched to my display capture briefly and like got a little bit of footage of the Tato lobby, but I might wanna not do that, because I think, and this also kind of works as a response to like a much earlier comments saying like that I should just play Tato Lobby on stream. I could do that. I kind of have another idea, and I might want to save. I might want to save Tato Lobby for. That will be your teaser for my very awesome idea that I have. I can probably get like a higher quality version of that image as well. It feels very like pixely. Actually, no, it's good quality. It's just like it's just kind of awkward when it's shrunk down so much. Okay. No, make them kiss. Oh, what is this ship name? Infinito. Infinitato. That's close enough. That's kind of better, actually. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, that is a gay man and a lesbian, I have to say. But it's kind of fire. Just imagine it's Femme Infinite. They look the exact same anyway. How did I kill that person? Damn. I feel like... No, it took like a little while for that splattered them, for like the thing telling me I splattered them to pop up. And unless I did use a bomb and I just forgot immediately after. Because a single Dreadringer fling wouldn't have really been enough to do that. It wouldn't have lasted long enough to kill someone back then. Or maybe it's Splatoon being laggy, I don't know. I'm not sure. Unsure, uncertain. Let's see, is there anything I can... No. Not much point in using that special, but oh well. It feels weird leaving them unused. But also there's... I think it's also kind of fair. Like waiting for the best time is probably the best strategy. Even if you aren't using like as many specials as you can, the times you do use them are gonna be more effective. Oh. Soda! Refreshing. I should use more weapons that have I should use more weapons that have tacticooler. I like it when people use my tacticooler and it shows me them saying refreshing. I like that. That makes me happy. Ow. I did not know what was going on there. There was a lot of stuff going on at the same time. Wee wahoo! Yippee yahoo! Whoa, was that the name of the pool used in my in the epic collab 2 weeks ago with hit streamer Inkbug Ali? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Woo! Victory, hell yeah. I love winning video games. It's so awesome. Yippee! Woo! Yippee! It really wants me to enter that rank up battle. Not yet. Have patience. Have patience. I wonder if I should switch weapon. Honestly, yeah, why not? Give me something that has tactical. What weapons do I have that have? Actually, I have like every weapon that doesn't have splatter color screen or an an alternate skin that I have. So this is like all the weapons that have tactical. I'm gonna be kind of for real here. I don't gel too particularly well with either of these. I've used Tri-Slosher in the past. I think Dapple Julies. I've always been kind of a nothing burger Julies. Julies. Like, I used to use Julies quite a lot. I just never really saw why I should use Dapples instead of anything else. I could use them. I think there's something like they're the lightest weapons in the game, which is pretty cool. Yeah, never really like. They just never really like caught my eye. I could use them. Tri-Slosher I've used a little bit before. I've had a fairly fun time. I think I was using base Tri-Slosher and then I got into a scuffle with some other person with a nouveau Tri-Slosher. So awesome. So epic. So cool. Right, we're going in from the... Yeah, we're going in from the left this time. Is it from the left? Or is it like... We're going in from the left to the right, I presume. Oh. Oh, I forgot, we've got fizzy bombs. Those are like... I think those are fairly good for... I find that, like, I'm not the biggest fan of them in, like, most modes, but in Turf War... No, in Splat Zones, they seem quite useful. So they've got, like, very long reach along long stretches of land. And you can't really do anything to counter them except, like, go in at their source. Right. Who's first? Soda! Die! Die! Never mind. Live, I guess, if you want to. If you really wanna. I won't stop ya. Wow. Yippee! Wahoo! Refreshing! Oh, hell yeah! Oh, we got the NSFW, who has Tacticaler as well. Very cool, very slay. Yeah, everybody's gonna be tacticaling. That's what we're gonna call using a Tacticaler now. We're tacticaling. Actually, kind of fun because like now that they've used their Tacticaler, I can build up my Tacticaler very quickly. And then now that we have now that I've used my Tacticaler, they might be able to go in, get Tacticaler, build up special for a while, and then just use their own Tacticaler, repeat the cycle. And then I use my Tacticaler, get a bunch of tough, special charge, die, use my Tacticaler, cycle repeats. That's kind of fun actually. It's very fun. Fortunately, I didn't keep, it didn't build up that much special. But in theory. Could be an awesome strategy. Yippee! Oh yeah. Would be like, it's like a Hollow Knight charm with like a high notch cost. It's just like, that's a cool thing, I think. Methinks. But it also would mean that you'd lose a lot of your other specials. You can only use half the specials you otherwise would have. Okay, right. I should use Cooler quickly. I did not use Cooler quickly. Yeah, they have a good fair bit of control over mids. So not really many places where tactical would be good to put down. Ow. Whee! Yahoo! I feel like if I played Dapple Jewelies, I'd wanna like get a new outfit, something a little pinker, or at least like go back to using one of my Inkling characters. She is like very red and blue, which fits Dapple Jewelies a lot more than my current character. Hey, we won! Yippee! That was fun. I love Splatoon. Splatoon is a fun game. Yippee! Woohoo! Yay! Oh, those two people who are on my team are like presumably playing together. Hell yeah! With the exact same outfit. Down to the similar but ultimately unmatching, similar but what the hell? I just completely lost the ability to speak there. Oh, the same outfit down to the similar but ultimately not fitting with the rest of the outfit boots. Hell yeah. Splatoon is such a fun game when it decides to be. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Yeah. I almost kind of have a theory. It's kind of weird because like it is just kind of a subjective thing, and like it doesn't really apply to me. I just kind of like I kind of fell out of love with Splatoon, but I just kind of like stopped being bothered to play it. But like I kind of I kind of have the idea of like what if my brain is failing to work. Hold on. Kind of have the idea of like what if Splatoon just by nature as what's for some reason like Splatoon as a game is just one that you naturally fall out of love with fairly easily, and like it's best to play like taking frequent breaks. I guess that would also kind of explain like what's going on with me being a constant Splatoon fan, because I don't play it too much other than when I'm streaming it. Do I get this? I get this. I'm getting it. I've got Dapple Jewelies this time. Silly. Whee! Yeah, because I like sometimes I'll play Splatoon like on my own, but usually I'm not like saying I wanna play Splatoon. So, only really when I'm streaming it. And that may very well just contribute to, like, I don't get too deep into it, so I don't get too, like, massively frustrated when things don't go my way. No, we lost control. Oh. Nope. Die, perish. Please. Please and thank you. Don't kill me. I don't want to perish. Rude. Okay, they're gonna have some fair control of our base. But fortunately I have fizzy bombs, not fizz bangs. Unfortunately they have like a bow that they can they can shoot me with. Man, I hate it when I get shot. Ow. Okay, we need to like focus on taking them out instead of taking the zones. That's my thought. Ah. Very, very strong offense. Da-na-na-na-na. Refreshing, hell yeah. Ow. Nah, yeah, they won. Oh well. Yeah, I think it was just kind of. I think it was kind of the wipeout there that did us in. I mean, they wouldn't have got the wipeout if they weren't playing well enough to get the wipeout. Yeah, good game, good game. Splatoon is an old friend that you don't hang out with as much as before, but you still like to meet up now and then. It's kind of, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've seen it being kind of like almost like Minecraft, where you like get into it occasionally. Most of the time, you're not like a massive fan of it. But sometimes you like fall into a rabbit hole, you watching YouTube video essays and looking at people doing Minecraft challenges and think, man, that game does look fun. I should play it again. And then you play it for like a little bit, like you play it like religiously for like a week, and then stop thinking about it for another like couple months. Until we fall back down the rabbit hole. I don't know how much that does apply to Splatoon though. I don't actually think I've seen too much of that situation. But no, yeah, I've got like a lot of good friends who fairly frequently play Splatoon. And just like who are these people? Breath of the Wild and Splatoon, hell yeah. X and Y. Hopefully. I love math. I hate math. Ow. How rude. Deluxe. Hell yeah. I'm trying to think of Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Right on cue, Ducky says, if Mario, then a kart. It's Mario Kart. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft! I don't know if that's how Jack Black says it. I think I got the first we mine, then we craft down fairly well. No, but for the last one, it's Let's Minecraft. But also, like, more said in Jack Black's accent. Woo. Oh, that's splatter color screen. Oh, that's ableism. Oh, that's one of our team members are leaving. What if we still win anyways? Because we're kind of awesome and we're kind of goated and we're awesome winners of Splatoon video game. I mean, like, keep this up for 3 whole minutes, maybe, please. Look at that. I mean, we're getting a good amount of kills. I don't know how we still have control as much as we do. Hell yeah. Die. Yay! I love killing people. Me when I kill your family. I love murder. I don't. That was like paraphrasing Spice's one the one Splatoon video Spice made that I was in. I don't know if I said it correctly, but I was watching that earlier. Oh god, actually, let me go into like a tangent about stuff I've been doing today, because that's a Stargazer Juniper YouTube channel staple. Yeah, I had my cousins come around today. It was very, very fun. Apparently, it was my uncle's birthday, so that was very nice. Yeah, I don't see him too often. Usually, it's just like Boxing Day around that. Yeah, usually it's just Boxing Day. Like, I don't think it's very often we see him other than that. Well, they came around today, hung around with us for a little while. My uncle and aunt were having a nice chat with mum and dad. And eventually mum and dad forced the cousins to come hang with us. I say forced the cousins, they also forced us to interact with them, because we were just like just kind of like chilling on our own. They were all hanging out in the garden, but there wasn't really much space for us to sit down. So eventually the cousins were brought in and we played like a bunch of video games, played some Smash Bros. Eventually Erin took control of the situation and started playing her latest, it's like a returning fixation of hers, her latest returning fixation of A Hat in Time. Played that. Got one of her cousins playing with her. And then I and the other cousin, we were meant to be like taking turns, but like the other cousin and I were just kind of hanging out, going on our phones, chatting. We did have quite a nice chat about like TV shows and anime and stuff. Not even TV shows. It was like kind of glitch productions shows and stuff. Oh my god, actually, that is a very good segue into what happened next, which is and then decided, let's just watch YouTube, and she put on SMG4. And that's why, oh yeah, that's why I was talking about Spice, because I was like vehemently trying to shill Bestie's YouTube videos. It ended up not happening. Very, very sad. But yeah, it was a fun day today. I heard SMG4, I'm back. Hello, Ducky. Anyway, which like I forget which SMG4 video we watched. It was one of them. I only watched like part of it, I think, before she moved on to some other channel she's obsessed with. FNAF stuff. Like, it was one with like, I don't know why I don't know why I like stood there just painting the super jump icon for a while. There's one with like, I think her name is Karen and her kids, and like they were doing stuff, I guess. I don't want to talk about SMG4. Get me back to the tangent about Casale Teto. Just show them the SMG4 FNAF videos. Oh, you mean like, unless there's been like new ones that I wasn't aware of, which is fair. I don't really keep up with SMG4 nowadays. I was like, then like, probably could have, but then we were just more watching like basic, like, not basic, like recent SMG4 stuff. Don't know why I said basic. Basic SMG4. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's more like, it's a lot less basic. Old SMG4, I think, was more. No, there was like telling stories and stuff in old SMG4, but they didn't have the whole. They didn't have whole arcs and things. Ow! Don't even. Hey, thank you for the speed boost platform. Yay! Take control back. Who's thirsty? Give him a little food. And win! Yippee! Yay! Hell yeah, hell yeah. First SMG4 vid I saw was the FNAF 3 one, I think. Yeah, was that like... I'm pretty sure that was like an old one. He had like... There was like a bunch of old style FNAF SMG4 videos, at least. To my memory. Back in the day, Axel was a thing. Oh my god. He should have stayed. I probably wouldn't be an SMG4 fan today if Axel was still alive, but like, we'd at least have it would at least be like, it would be an alternate timeline, so it's possible that it's possible that in an alternate timeline I'm an SMG4 fan, and currently there is a 0% chance I'm an SMG4 like active fan today because I'm not one. So if Axel stayed, I would have more likely been an SMG4 fan than if the timeline went on completely normally. Yeah. What the hell happened with like, what was the name? Like the Spike guy, Fishy Boopkins. What? And Bob as well. They were like, I don't think anything happened to them, did they? They just kind of got phased out. Oh no, they got redesigned when all of that stuff happened. I completely forgot that like all the non-Mario characters were redesigned. That was a hellish time. That was a there was a lot of discourse surrounding that on the interwebs. I kind of get why they had to. But it is a bit of a shit. Actually, hey, were they just kind of like phased out after the redesign? I mean, it would have been sometime after the redesign. But like, I think, granted, I think that was like the start of my kind of not caring for SMG4 anymore. I don't think I've seen them at all after they got redesigned. I doubt they like weren't in. I doubt that they'd be like not in any episodes, but like it'd have to be somewhat infrequent for me to just never see them. See Bob sometimes, but not as much. I see. Right. I think. No, yeah, they got a knockout bat. One of the zones was like. Did we take one of the zones just after the game finished? Damn. Alright, yeah. Yeah, SMG4, oh my god. This is like insane conversation topic to have. I feel like my opinions have been like, I just kind of don't really care for SMG4 anymore. I can see why people would. But it's just like, yeah, I can kind of see both sides of like the people who still enjoy SMG4 stuff and the people who don't care for it at all, like actively dislike it now. Because I agree that some of the source was lost per se. Let's say, yeah, some of the source, let's say, was lost in the transitions. And I kind of get why they had to do it, but it is a very like different vibe now from how it used to be. It's a lot more kiddie, but like, there's fandoms for a bunch of kiddie stuff, so like I can't specifically fault SMG4 on that. Right, let me get into this next game. Yeah, me personally, I've just kind of like, I don't think I was ever like that big of a fan. I used to be like, I was definitely like an old era SMG4 fan, but like I wasn't a massive, I was never a massive fan either way. Right, it's gaming time. I just kind of, ow. I love how I keep going like, okay, focus on the game, and then brief addendum finishing off the current conversation, and then focus on the game. Oh, another brief addendum. But yeah, hopefully the final brief addendum I'm gonna say is Yeah, I just kind of like... Never was the most massive fan, but like... Just kind of fell out of it, stopped keeping track of it. Oh, we have so lost. Dude. This is what happens when I don't focus on the game. Now, I was still like playing, but like, no, there wasn't much strategy going through my brain. Alright. Oh, we're like at the this next game is gonna be like the final splat zones of the stream, I think. Crazy. A rank up battle, whoa. Hey, yeah. I'm a fan whether I like it or not. I got the actual plush and Atari and Meggy figure. Oh, dude. I would not. Now, me personally, I would like. I was never a big enough fan to get any merch. I don't think I've ever like really been a big enough fan of any YouTuber to get the merch. Actually, no, I have got like at least one person's merch before. But my sister, on the other hand, is a totally different case. God, she's got like so much stuff. It's it's kind of ridiculous. She's got like plushes of. She wears this one hoodie everywhere, which is SMG4 merch. She's got like plushes of all like the amazing digital circus murder drones characters. God. Can I say, by the way, I never cared for the amazing digital circus or murder drones. Like, just never bothered with them. I think I could have maybe gotten to the Tadka. I'm gonna call it Tadka now. I don't like saying the full name. Very wordy and long, and I don't like it. This is Stargazer Juniper's hater arc. God, get away, screen. You cannot fall victim to your vile tricks. Right. Take control back. I thought there was like a yellow charger doing something. I don't know why. I don't know what I mistook for that. But, like, I saw. It almost. I don't think it. Now that's just rude. A little overkill, maybe. Alright. Take this zone. I got the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You stop using splatter color screen, please. God. Yeah, Ducky, you being in like. You being stuck in Splatoon 2 is. Honestly, I wish I was playing Splatoon 2. At least that one doesn't have, like, actively ableist specials. Ow. More fandoms are like, yeah, I never cared for either of them. My sister fell hard into those fandoms, but I, like... did I even watch the like? Did I even like actively seek out watching any of the episodes? I know Erin like forced me to watch through all the murder drones with her, except like the final episode, because that was before it happened. That was before it came out, and I didn't get any of it. I like barely understood what was going on, I have to say. Ugh. Very strange thing. Yeah, I could have maybe, in an alternate timeline, found myself being a Tactical fan, but like, I just never watched it, and I don't have any care for it. No thanks. There is a new one. They're like making a new thing, aren't they? Or producing a new thing. I think I saw like a teaser like a fair while back. Erin was talking. There's apparently a pilot now. Doesn't it? Oh, doesn't it have like Dana Terrace, or however you pronounce her name? Like the one who made the Owl House working on it. Actually, so vibes. That may be like finally something related to SMG4 that I actually care for. Like, this is fun vibes. This is fun vibes. God, Owl House was so good. Owl Peak, yeah. Oh, I miss my days of being. I miss my days back when I was like primarily in the Owl House fandom. Nope, I don't think I was ever primarily in the Owl House fandom, but like back when I got into Owl House and like it was still an active fandom. Yeah, here's maps and modes update. Let me adjust Tato here. Yeah, I got in like just at the end. Not just. I got in there like in the gap between season 2 and season 3. I don't remember. I don't know how far through. Yeah, I was like watching through it all in the first time for the first time while other people were waiting for the final season. God, it is. I should probably rewatch the Owl House again. Actually, it's like, it's so good. I need to like. I don't remember that much of it. I need to refresh my memory. Right. Tower control now. Hell yeah! I love me some tower control. Wahee! Wahoo! Yippee! Yahoo! Right, let me get tower control up here. Who up controlling the tower? Woo! Yippee! Yippee! Right. God. Anyways. What if we switch the conversation topic from SMG4 stuff to like shows that I actually like? I've mentioned like a couple times that I've been getting into Bandori. That's not fixation. It's the being a fan of that is still going very strong. Yeah, Spice, who I've said is like the one getting me into Bandori. No, they didn't even get me to do it. Like, I did it all of myself. I got into, I think they call it Garupa or something. The mobile game. I think, yeah, they call it Garuta, and it's like a shortening of Girls Band Party, which is the name of the mobile game. I think that's how it is. I'm just gonna call it the mobile game though. That sounds cooler. Ow. That was actually a really sticky situation I found myself in. I don't think... Actually, Slosh is maybe like one of the few weapons that are really bad against Inkvac. Because there's like intervals between all of your attacks. Taking the lead. Hell yeah. Someone get on there. Refreshing. Love it. Love to see it. Yippee! Wahoo! Wipe out! Alright, let's make a push then. Make a push, make a push. Oh, I've got the Y person again. And the X person, of course. They're probably in like probably some kind of friends playing together, aren't they? Woo! But yeah, I think I mentioned Spice getting me into the mobile game a fair while ago. But I never made too much progress in it. Like, I think up till today, I'd only played one song. I finally got done with like some more of those. Wait, who is the other person who like looks the same as me? Actually, like, hold on, let me check. What are the eyebrows looking like? Is that rank up battle? Hell yeah! Not doing that, bro. Let's see. Drat. I couldn't see any of the other players' faces. Ah, man. Oh well. Yeah, I finally played some more of the songs today. I think only 2, damn. Yeah, I think it was one of the Migo songs from their show, because that's what I've seen of this Bandori content that I've seen before. Hell yeah. Oh, we're back with the same person. Hell yeah. Let me see. I'm wondering if they have like not Booyarin back. Damn. No one's Booyarin back. Come on, man. They're so boring. Why you gotta be like all stoic like that? I mean. Oh, so that's how it's gonna be. I see. Yeah, I played the content that I played the content that I had. I played a song that I had heard before and a cover of another song that I had heard before. I've got like covers of actual songs made not specifically for the game, which is very fun. And like songs from like other pieces of media. I know there was a Persona collab where they sung "Life Will Change." I've never played Persona myself, but like a good few of my friends were Persona fans. I heard about the Persona collab through Spice talking about it to the other Persona fans in my friend group. Once before actually seeing what the collab was. But I found it today. It's very fun. Right, let me jump behind these guys. Let me have the tower, please. Thank you. Yay. Stop with the suction bombs, please. Stop with the you living. Alright, we've basically won, but no, we haven't really. They have a lot of time to come back. It's really, the lead only matters when you're at the very end of the game. We have a good spot to keep pushing from. Not gonna help much if there aren't much of us here to make that push. Right, let's see. Anyone here? No. Kill some of these guys. Kill you. I love murdering. Me when I kill your family. I love murder. Okay. We put this on the tower because I love putting things on towers. Yay! And then we get on the tower. And oh, I'll take the tower now. Never mind. Oh, it was the brush again. I see. Whoa! Yippee yahoo! Ow! Ow! Incredibly painful, actually. I don't like that. Ouch. 1 minute left. I thought the music changed to now or never for a second. I was thinking, wait, that's not how anarchy battles work. I don't know, the music was just like hard to hear. Yay! Took someone out and then got taken out by them. Oh man, I hate it when I explode. I think by now we've basically won. At least they're not gonna get the tower to, back to a position where they can be like actively pushing, getting closer to having a lead without going into overtime. Ow. But we are going into overtime now, and there's a bit of a struggle going on for the tower still. We need to get on that. But with how much distance they have to cover, it's gonna be, we have ample time to do that. Yippee! Hooray! Whoa! Wee! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Yippee! Yay! Wee! Woo! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Do I keep going? I guess I said I pressed the button to keep going, so sure. Ah, oh, damn! I didn't check the people's faces again. Maybe I'll see it. Maybe I'm still in the room with them. Maybe that's how anarchy open works. You just don't see who's in the room. Because I want to see, like, they have a really strangely similar to my own character. But usually I think when you see someone with this hairstyle, it's gonna be like on the more femme character. Was it the more mask? Was it the more mask one? Could have been. Oh well. Right, next game. Next game. I love gaming. I love playing video games. Yeah! Woohoo! Right. Ducky said a little while back, just looked at the Miitopia how to fully 100% and no I'm not. Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, like, I've tried, in my Miitopia Switch playthrough at least, I never completed that. I don't know if I still have that save data. No, I might have, no, I think I had, like, completed save data, and then I lost it when I'm back in the Great Switch save data loss incident loss. And then I started another playthrough and haven't quite finished up with that yet. Woo! Woohoo! Yippee! Yeah. In that playthrough of like, I think in another playthrough, in like the former playthrough, I made a point of going for every path in every stage that I come across. Yikes! I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I don't like. It's like, Miitopia, I love you, but you can be one hell of a slog. Somebody say Miitopia. Alright, just because you're a Miitopia fan doesn't mean you have to like act like you're in one of the cutscenes from them when your own name gets said. They're making really strong push. Let me take this tower, kill them. They're getting the tower back. Not for long. Everyone's on the tower. Let's put this here so a bunch of people get the tactical. Yeah, Miitopia can be quite a slog. Always gonna be like one of my favorite games ever, but no, I'm not doing that. Not doing all that. Ow. A streamer I watched played through the game and thought it never ended? What? He's not played it since he beat the end boss in the castle. Oh, I get it, cause I don't think I need to be cautious about spoiling Miitopia. Look, if you're a Stargazer Juniper fan, chances are high you've already played through the game. And if not, it's been out for like, what, how long? Actually kind of insane, like, one of the key points, like, one of the key points I distinctly, like, use to categorize this is, like, anything before this is ancient Juniper history. Anything after this is, like, modern day Juniper. And it was distinctly, like, the Switch version of Miitopia was out before that. Hopefully they make the combat better in Miitopia 2, baby. It's definitely happening. Hell yeah. I don't know. I quite like the Miitopia combat. It's the like Miitopia everything else. It's like the going through walking. You have to just kind of watch your Mii's walk around a bunch, doing nothing of note before you get to like something interesting. Either you're going for a chest, or going for the end of the level, and then like sometimes you get hit by a guy. Sometimes you fight a monster. You're not trying to do that though. So I guess there probably is some kind of reason, like, because I recall I used to dread. Hold on. Let me change gear. I used to dread. I remember when I was playing Miitopia, I always used to dread monster encounters. Just like, come on, let me get to the end before the next monster encounter. There probably is some kind of like reason for that. Do you know if I feel like I'm probably not the best with triple ink strike when it comes to tower control, but I like Slosher, and triple ink strike is like it's goated regardless. Like, it is very good at being a weapon you use, so I'm using it. It's a weapon that I'm gonna use. Woo! I suppose, like, getting into a fight, like, generally fighting systems in games should be fun, but they also should be, like, often a punishment in a game is getting into a fight, so it can't be too fun. So, yeah, I don't know what you do to, like, remedy that. I don't know, either way, I feel like there's a lot of flaws you could think of with Miitopia. But despite all of those, like, Miitopia is definitely, absolutely, like, a really, really fun game, a really good game. I needed more of those areas where you could freely control where your Mii's moved. I mean, I kind of get that, but also, like, stop with the auto bombs, please, please. I did not mean to use both my ink strikes in the same place. Oh well. Hell yeah, let's take the tower. Oh yeah, I love the tower. Yeah, I feel like you could probably implement, like, more places where you can freely control your Mii character. But for that kind of situation, you'd need to have in that kind of situation, there'd need to be, like, stuff you can do there, because, like, at least I know, like, a gameplay loop of, like, post-game Miitopia is, like, you go into the Traveler's Hub, get quests and stuff. That's kind of all the place boils down to, like, the most interesting stuff you do in free roam areas, talking to NPCs. Sometimes there's a, I mean, quite often there's a cutscene in one of the places, because that's where all the characters are. So you go to place, Dark Lord comes and steals everyone's faces. And that's the general Miitopia gameplay loop. It's like the non-post-game Miitopia gameplay loop, at least. Or like, no, the post-initial Dark Lord Miitopia post-game. Ow. I think one thing that's definitely keeping me from replaying it on Switch is that I would be in the Mii Maker forever, after already struggling to choose who to give what role. Oh damn, yeah. I guess, like, I don't know, just like put whoever you feel like is what I would do. Why am I not getting attacked by anyone? I'm like right here, taking the lead. Hello. Maybe that's why no one's come and fought me yet. Because I can just nuclear bomb them. Let's go. What is your name? Loot? Late? Loot. Thank you, Loot. Cool, cool. Let me nab this. Let me nab this, please. There we go. I took him down. Yeah, I do say, like, I'm kindly waiting for you to finish talking. This is true, yeah. Thank you, random Splatoon people. How wonderful of them. Wonderful. I think we win this. They have the tower currently, and could probably take the lead back, even before overtime. But if we manage to, yeah, we've taken it back. We have the lead. Yeah, we have the lead. It's looking like a very consistent back and forth. So they're probably not gonna lose the tower. Woo! Yay! Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, they've got two Splatanas with the same Splatana emotes. Hell yeah. Whee! Woohoo! Saw a YouTuber assign an entire town to a single me in his playthrough. Oh my god, what? Like, they made like an image of the town? Or what? No, what if they made like... Did they make like a town of Sona? Unfortunately, Miitopia playthrough is peak so far. Hell yeah. I wonder, did I ever... I don't think I ever finished watching RT Games Miitopia Switch playthrough. I think I watched through like all of the base game stuff that's in the 3DS version, but since I never got to the post game, I held off on watching that for like forever. No, I might have watched it. I might have got around to watching it at some points. Not recently, but like a long while after the last time I played Miitopia. RT Games is also peak. True, it's so real. I wonder, did he ever... He used a single me for all roles in a town. Oh, I thought you were like talking about a me that was like an entire, like, that was in an entire real town. Ah. I wonder who... I think I remember seeing someone. I think I remember seeing someone who did that. Probably the same guy. I forget who though. Let's go, Trizuka! Trizugoted! Ow. Couldn't kill him in time, damn. But they just ran away. Which is good enough for me. Let me take a sip of this. Refreshing! Can't find a Wade Whipple me. Well, I'm gonna agree with Asian here. If you can't find Wade Whipple, just make him yourself. I mean, he's like a normal guy. You probably like, you could just make him like a me version of Wade Whipple. Easy enough. Oh yeah, oh, sorry, give me the soda, give me the soda. Yeah, that's the, like, yes, of course, that's gonna be like the core thing with Miitopia. Especially Miitopia Switch, you get so much creative freedom. You can just put whoever in whatever situation. God. That might even just be like another reason why. That may be another reason why I wouldn't want to do a Miitopia playthrough, because who do I put in what role? Ow. Like, do I do other streamers? Do I even do like real people at all? I only have like 2 other streamers I've got like 2 other streamers I've collabed with. It's like a friend and a peer? I don't know how I'd categorize all, like, 'cause I'm not really too active talking with them. I think we're friendly enough. This is something I've like thought about a little, like, at what point can you consider yourself friends with someone? Actually, I think like maybe because like they invited me to a collab. It's like I could like imagine like if there's been an expression of like an expression of, because I think the dictionary definition of friendship is like if you have a bond of mutual affection. Ow. Give me a second. So like I guess them asking me if I want to collab is an expression of that from them, and oh shoot, this I don't have a tactical. I love Splatoon. Yeah, that could be, but it could also be like, I could also think of it like it's more of just kind of a professional thing, like I don't know, the social roles are weird. I don't like exist. Why do we have to exist in a social creatures in a social society setting? And like, I'd say at the moment more of an acquaintance. Yeah, I think that's what I'd say. I don't feel right being the first person to proclaim myself friends with someone. Yeah. Woo! Yippee. Yay. 809 points. Let's go. Whoa, I can enter a rank up battle? No way, no way. What was I talking about back then? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that whole conversation thread was led in from Miitopia, which is like, who would I put in a Miitopia world? So it's like, can we just live in the forest and be goblins together? True. I'm already a little bit goblin coded. Not that much though. I need to like go out, live in the forest for a little while longer. I'm too low energy to be a goblin. I don't know what I'd call myself. What kind of fictional silly little guy I'd associate myself with. Wouldn't be a dwarf. Dwarves are like hard working. That's absolutely not me. Pikmin, hell yeah. Pikmin would also be a thing that I cannot be because they're also hard working. Oh yeah. Shout out to this person's username. I like BL. So real. Yowie. At least I assume that's what they're talking about. I haven't heard of anything else. I haven't heard of anything else called BL that isn't Yowie. Ow. Damn. Okay. Area control. We gotta have someone on the tower. Can't let them like be pushing too fast. Can't let them push past into our area. But we need to take the area they have so that we can make any progress with the tower. Killing them as well is also handy dandy. I should have gone for that. I should have gone for the gal first. Ow. Yeah, cause like, I don't know, I could go fictional characters if I was to make a Miitopia. Maybe a gnome. That's true. I would be a gnome. I'm not a gnoblin. I'm not a gnelf. This is true. Elves are also like, depends on what type of elf, I guess. But like, elves are either like not silly little guys, or they're silly little guys who are like hard working in Santa's workshop. Why are all the silly little guys like dedicated laborers? You can't relate to any of these guys except the goblins, but they have too much energy for me to properly relate. I want to be a gnome. I want to be a gnome. And you've been gnomed. Oh, I love that video. It's so peak, it's so peak. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I could maybe like Asian saying, I know someone you could add. I could maybe actually like ask for chat suggestions. But then that would be like ow. Yeah, I could ask for chat suggestions. I could like do it with. I like making like casting things with some kind of theme. Ow! I got by the No, was that our decapitator? I'm genuinely confused. Did I get got by their decav, or was it our decav that I was rightfully heading towards? Honestly, I could hella add Asian onto a Miitopia game. I don't actually know anything about what you look like, but I'd make something up. Or I'd just like ask for a description. Whichever works better, depending on how social anxiety I feel today. Die. Dram. Add your chat, yeah. It's possible. It's possible, but yeah, I would need to like know what chat members look like. I guess I could like do their PFPs. That's also a thing. I don't think I've ever like actively looked at Asian's PFP actually. What does that look like? It's like a cat doing a thing. Hell yeah. So real. At least that's a Discord one, I think. No, I think the YouTube one is different. It may also be a cat, but it's too small for me to tell on my giant monitor. I'll just ask chat for their Mies in Miitopia. It's true. Imagine Asian Harry Potter. Yeah. I see. I'm gonna keep going. Let's keep going. What was I planning to talk about next? I forget. Woo! Yippee! Wahoo! I suppose also like a bit of an issue with doing like stuff with chat like that is I wouldn't have like big enough of a community to get Mies for. Yeah, I wouldn't have big enough of a community to get Mies for everyone who I know, or like everyone in chat, and like fill out. A Miitopia with that. I could probably just make something up. I don't know. No, that's probably what I would do if I were to play Miitopia. Just make people up. Anyways. Into the game. Let's see. Let's grab like 3 to 5 Mies from your chat members. Oh yeah, this is true. I'll get Ducky and Wade Whipple. I'll get. We'll get Ducky and Wade Whipple and Hootie if they're in Ducky's. Ducky's like V collection. No, that's actually kind of a fun idea. The chat members could be like the actual party members, and then the NPCs could be like other characters from their from the list of characters that those chat members have made. This probably wasn't the best. Probably wasn't the best. Triple link striker mine. Let's see. Take you down. Managed to kill one person. I could have probably done more though. Woohoo! Yippee woohoo! Oh, boing. That's a peak stream waiting to happen. Yeah, it is actually kind of a really fun idea. God. Someone needs to stop me from being a streamer in the first place. Cause I've come up with so many ideas, and like put them all in a mental list. And then I put them all in a mental list instead of like an actual list I've been meaning to make. And then I forget about them. This always happens. Right. Let's see. Throw a bomb onto the tower and control it, like so. It's not how I wanted to control the tower. Thank you very much. Now we've lost the lead, but it's okay. We can still salvage it. Here's how Bernie can still win. Not like that. Chat, we may be cooked, but we may not be, and that's what counts. We still have a bit of a chance, hopefully, I think, maybe. Just if I play awesomely and get a bunch of kills, which I am doing, actually, and don't let them take the tower back, and kill a bunch of people with my special. That was a very good move from me, actually. Still don't think we're gonna win because the difference between the leads is probably too much to make up in the time I have. We can put up a good fight, and that's what I want to do. That's what we'll do. Yeah, see? I'm still having to actually like put in some. I still have to actively put in some effort and not die like a chump. Well, they did die like a chump there, and I think they're still gonna win, but like shush. And they're still actually not gonna win because I'm taking the tower and I'm defending it with my life. This is actually true. I will die if I lose this game. Oh, someone left. But we still lost it even like a little bit after they killed me. Yeah, I think I'm happy with how I did there. Made a good close in at the end of the thing. Yippee! Whoa! I love video games. I love playing video games. Let's go. Right. Let me change gear again. I'm feeling like going for something. Maybe go for a charger. I don't know. I've played like. What's a main weapon class I haven't used much? Brellas. Honestly, I have said that I do want to play more Brellas in the past. Still don't know if I really gel them that much, though. Undercover Brella is cool, but that's just kind of a shooter with a shield. The rest of them are like a little awkward to play. paintbrush I could go for. That's a weapon I've been wanting to play. I kind of like the paintbrush nouveau. No, I'm like purely going based on how they look, but like tent missiles is also pretty good. I'm not a fan of wave breaker. Yeah, Tanas and Stringers are ones that I play fairly often as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Aesthetically, I think aesthetically I prefer the straight silver look of regular paintbrush, but this goes better with my outfit. I've got like golden, and we've got a character with like yellowy golden eyes, and the handle matches my boots. Very, very awesome. Oh god, I'm looking at my Miitopia Miis, and I forgot that I did a challenge where I made Miis in a limited amount of time. Some of these are horrific. Oh, yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was doing. I think most of my Miis were like fictional characters that I stole from somewhere else. I think I made like a couple original characters. None of them were like... I think there was only one who was like a Hollow Knight OC, and I made them... And... Because obviously that's not something you can very easily recreate in the Mii... In the regular Mii Maker. I used a lot of funky stuff to change them up. I think I also made... Oh yeah, I also made Witty FNF. I'm surprised no one else... I'm surprised I'm the one who did that, instead of, like, getting it from someone else. Surely that's a popular enough character. Ow! And surely you wouldn't sideline me with, like, a Gatling gun. Never mind, I guess you would. Sure, man, whatever. Give me the tower. Ow, rude. Ben Shapiro. I'm playing Splatoon against Ben Shapiro. How could I do it? How could this happen? We need to win. We need to win. We need to win for the sake of being woke. For the sake of woke people everywhere, Ben Shapiro must not win Splatoon. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's kind of awesome. You have to admit. This is kind of an awesome story I'm telling. It's a story of Ben Shapiro plays Splatoon 3, a creepypasta by Mossbag. Instead of Sonic being liberal and trying to murder Ben Shapiro, it's just me. I forget, like... God, harder. God, did anyone else watch that Mossbag video? Ah, it's so awesome, so goated. I'm clearly not like me. It wasn't even like Sonic.exe, it was just straight up Sonic, who was mildly woke. Tried to murder Ben Shapiro. God. Genius writing. Amazing. How wonderful. Ow. Making weight is a struggle, yeah. I suppose... I said he could probably be made as a Mii fairly easily, but like... He does have a very unique face, I think. I could see how, like, a base Mii making of Wade Whipple would be crazy. Would be a little tough. I wonder if... Do you think the guy behind the character Wade Whipple, like, has made a me version of himself before? What do you think that looks like? Do you think he made it look... Do you think he made it look actually like him, or do you think he made it, like, vaguely reminiscent and just kind of didn't put too much thought or effort into it? And that's what I used to do with, like, most of my Miis representing me. I don't know why. I feel like I also have a face that's kind of tough to make in Mii Maker. What class would Wade be? I don't know. How far are you in Miitopia actually? What classes do you have? He'd be... No, Wade would be the knight. He'd be like the brave... Because he's like... warrior stuff in the Knuckles show. If I recall correctly. From like the one time I watched that. Ow. Incredibly rude. Screw you, Clash Blaster. Let me... Ow! It's always the Clash Blaster. And it's a really, really annoying weapon in tower control. You just get jump scared. Hi. Die. No thanks. No Clash Blasting today. Okay, we can... I think we can take the lead. Let me... spew a bunch of missiles, never mind. I wonder if my missiles hit them after the fact. Would use the wig system in Miitopia, but can't get rid of the top hair sticking out. Really? Isn't it like its own? Isn't it like its own thing, like its own option in the Mii Maker? Kind of strange, actually. Yippee! Right. I might end stream soon. Oh god, I just... I said I might end stream soon. I just finished the game. You know, I've chugged through, like, the entire rest of my drink. Like, my brain heard me say that and, like, oh, guess we're finishing stream. We're finishing stream. We gotta finish this as well. Paintbrush has quite a lot of range, actually. I never took note of that. Yeah, look at that. That's a big thing to keep in mind with this weapon. Yeah. I could definitely make better use of tenta missiles as well. I used it like twice that game. Yeah. Keep going for one more game. See if I can properly utilize the paintbrush's capabilities. Yippee! Right. Ian Flynn, writer of the Sonic the Hedgehog IDW comics? Oh man, this is the guy I'm fighting now. I miss when I was fighting Ian Flynn. I miss when I was fighting Ben Shapiro. And it was incredibly justified to hate him. Now, it just kind of depends on what your stance on Sonic Twitter discourse is. Me personally, I think he's a pretty good writer. I haven't read most of the IDW comics. I got friends who have, and they say it's very peak. I do need to read them. I've watched those Sonic speed reading videos. Oh, that's incredible. That was incredibly bad of me. It wasn't even the killer whale that got me. It was the 52 gal that like just stole the kill. Oh, that's that's incredibly rude even. Unless Unless the 52 gal was the one who did the killer whale. I don't know what weapons have what specials. I know there's the gal does have the whale, because I know the Clash Blaster is out. I know base Clash Blaster is Inkzuka, and Foil Flingser is ableist, and Gold Arrow is Gold Arrow Spray. Yeah, so not that rude of the gal to steal its own kill. Oh well. That was that sure was a video game. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna finish off stream here then. I'm getting a little tired. It's been a very good time. This was a very very awesome stream. I loved how we started off. Saw one post in Splatsville about Kasane Teto, and like the entire first hour of this stream was dedicated to talking about Teto purely because of that. It's so amazing. It's so peak. God. Oh my god. Right. So, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna call that a stream there. Do I have... Let me check. Do I have like my cool songs that I can put on? This is the wrong tab. My tabs are like so incredibly messy. I've got like multiple different windows, each with different YouTube tabs on. Right. Let's get the usual outro music in. Oh yeah, I forgot. I usually have this turned down a little bit from YouTube. Okay. Thank you all for watching. You've been a wonderful audience. This has been a good stream. Right. Yeah, if anybody is watching currently who's new to my streams or just needs a recap or whatever, I do my streams 3 times a week. I've got Monday streams, Wednesday streams, and Saturday streams. Mondays and Wednesdays are wildcard days. They can be whatever. My Wednesday streams are currently filled with Xenoblade Chronicles X streams, but my Mondays are just whatever I feel like doing. Yeah, just whatever I feel like doing until Delta Chapter 3 comes out, and then I'll be playing that, and Chapter 4 until finish up those. And then brain is not working. Saturdays are Splatoon Saturdays. We play Splatoon on Saturdays. Yeah, it's a pretty fun time. I think next week I'm gonna do that tabletop stream finally. I've had a nice few just non-unique just generic Splatoon streams. It's been good, but I'm ready for something like funky and new. Woo! Ooh. Metopia code from Ducky. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah. I think that's all of my usual outro stuff done. So, once again, thank you all for watching. You've been a wonderful audience. This has been a good stream. And hope to see you all next time I'm streaming. Bye bye.